nyanta chwa emre bia am discover free Europe akoma ebusuafo wo Ghana no me use tap send no fee mobile money transfer eye easy eye convenient eye fast and sound so ye free won't ya hwe me discover ye mapim tap.
Everybody check now, check it, check it, check it, check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it, check it. Check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Green select glucometer. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Sugar level, check it, check it, check it, check it. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Emre tudo nani etena ka mu kwanten akotonyo mabegu ye shop mu se ubenya ni nyina ofako enno so ya asem foforo owo so to mfa sika swane ne mpatamu anase achimota la pass ekosi nsawam. Jimmy Dale is your one-stop shop distribution for wholesale and retailers. Safa drinks, insure, enyane, anasa ade bia wo pe bia. So ukoton kwa dia enye bebia wo se wutumwa eye Jimmy Dale. You can locate Jimmy Dale Ventures at Giga Junction inside Soto. All call us now on 0208-920-996. Jimmy Dale Ventures, the official sponsor for Sammy Flex TV.
I was telling someone yesterday that at this time in our economy in Ghana, the best you can do is to have conversations and not to judge anyone who is also taking a decision to be very, very comfortable. Because as it stands now, everybody is hot, including a minister who I'm gathering that his driver just bolted with his 17 million Ghana cedis, which is supposedly out of Galamsey activities. Now, I don't know whether the minister can arrest the driver. But the driver try. Crack. Minister say keep money for your car. Boom, you go. The last report we had was that the driver at the moment is in Ivory Coast. I want to do a French money be nisikei. I don't know if this guy can be prosecuted anyways. Maybe it's a scary free because scary got free side to Galam say, hey minister, Galam say money. Nah, this will be a difficult case. But we are still monitoring to see how things will go in that area. But I still want us to do a little bit of politainment today because there is a video I've seen that is in my interest. And I know it is also in the interest of my producers for us to do a review on it. There are so many videos though, so many videos. I've seen a video of people in Kumasi Market, somewhere Kumasi Market. Once again, I don't know how to put it. Kumasi Market, like I never expected this to have happened in Kumasi. They are also doing the president. Another booing happened. I just don't want to believe. In Kumasi, as the V8 were passing, then another V8, they also booed at the president. Meanwhile, the president also says that if you are the one thinking evil about him, God will punish you. And I'm sure all those who were doing that, all those people, God will punish them. According to President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, His Excellency. We will be talking about that. Yeah, we'll spend some time on that. And have you also come across that video online where Abiana has been critiqued by industry people for doing something that she said was not her interest when Okraku Mante did it to her? I'm sure we also have to talk about this here on Sammy Flex TV on today's edition of Showbiz Daily. But let me say thanks to my panel members seated already. You can see young barrister on your screen already. He's a social commentator. Also, he is the lead guy when it comes to Beam Natives all over the world. Beam Natives Global. He is the lead man. And I also have a man like Nana Reagan, Beef Nation president, also a journalist, promoter, and also a talent manager here on the platform. In Team Dode Solomon is at the extreme end. You can call him Chemo. Online manager, Flex Entertainment, also a digital content strategist here on Sammy Flex TV. He joins us to do our Showbiz Daily. To the producers, Digital Rasta Currency is on camera. Richie Flex is the editor, director of the show. Emmanuel Forwila PG is the producer, and Gideon Nee Lamptison is also our creative director. First, let's go watch that video where President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is raining curses on people who are speaking negative about him. Watch it. When I come back, we will continue with the convo.
In the Ghana we want, we can realize this if we all work at it. And I want to know my and papa if I'm who was Antimedu. Baku, when you know, and him about the Guatse, and Briasse, ne, or Tina, not sexy, but I was on Yami, and Samunia, Baku, in the Ghana we want. We can realize this if we all work at it. And I want to know my and papa if I'm who was Antimedu. Baku, when you know, and him about the Guatse, and Briasse, ne, or Tina, not sexy, but I was on Yami, and Samunia, Baku,
Oman for Quabre, any manso. Yenimse Quabre for. They share voting pattern. Omo to abadodo pa de manana. Obviously men country, yes, obviously men country president. So omo kwan no say president anya ma wo mo a. Na se be omo ya pa na 2024 on be to abanetia NPP.
No problem.
You do it.
I'm saying people make those kind of threats. Me, they don't frighten me.
Okay.
It's, somebody votes for you, somebody supports you. It's because they want you to do things for them. I understand that. There's no need for people to go to my say. I don't want to answer. But of course, the mayor. And about to decide to my NDC. I want answer. I don't know myself. Will be in songs and in teams, baby. And they are the important thing is that we have a responsibility. I understand the responsibility, and we will deal with it.
Fantastic.
Richie, take your time. I want us to watch the last video again. Like, I want us to be very analytical and critical of his words, whether the president said something bad or not. Because it looks like the discussion around town is that the president is not looking for the welfare of the NPP after his reign. He is looking forward to just vamoose out of office and everything will be the way it is. So let's listen to it. The first one, I'm sure that one is clear. The way he said that if you are speaking evil about him, God punish you one, not group punishment like single. You know, if it is group punishment to be lessened, whether individually, take your own. But the last video, let's listen to it again. Richie, let's watch that video again.
Oman for Quabre, any manso. Yenimse Oman for Quabre, any manso. Yenimse Quabre for. Would they share voting pattern? Omo to abadodo pa de manana. Obviously men country, yes, obviously men country president. So omo kwan no say president anya ma wo mo a. Na se be omo ya pa na 2024 on be to abanetia NPP. No problem.
You do it. I'm saying people make those kind of threats. Me, they don't frighten me.
Okay.
It's, somebody votes for you, somebody supports you. It's because they want you to do things for them. I understand that. there's no need for people to go to man, yeah, say. And I don't want to but of course, mayor, and about what decided over to a man this year. Was some, I know your member will be a songs and in teams, baby, and they wow. The important thing is that we have a responsibility. I understand the responsibility, and we will deal with it.
Fantastic.
Well, I didn't want to be the journalist because I didn't know or I don't know who is the owner of the radio station. I don't know why Nanado was given to him to interview him and the kind of questions he was asked to put to the president, because some of these kind of interviews, oftentimes they are highly directed. But that question was a punch, a serious punch, and the president nearly lost it, even though the guy was still trying to lead him. But the president said, no. This is what I want to say. Wait, let me say what I want to say before I'll take yours. Young barrister, your position on these two videos we just watched.
Good evening.
Yes, sir.
Before that, I had a message from Dr. Anita.
Okay.
And she's in the US.
Oh, you had a message from
Yes.
her?
Yes, and good evening.
No, it's on already. Okay, you can go ahead and talk.
Shout out to her, and I also learned that I have a whole family
Okay.
from Sierra Leone. George, Dr. George Graves, also in the US. That
You didn't know?
No.
So they found you here online?
Yes. And the feedback is good. It sounds so good to have such a family paying attention to you like that. So I'm so grateful.
Wow.
Yes.
They are in the orbit of Dr. Rita.
I'm sure. So wherever they are now, I'm greeting them. And thanks for the support.
But did you know them? Or?
No.
Okay.
And should I say coincidentally, I'm also George and the man is George.
Oh, George.
Maybe the George connection.
Okay.
And I like Sierra Leone. I like
I mean, they are your people.
No.
I thought you had Nigerian, Liberian background.
No, Cote d'Ivoire. I was born in Cote d'Ivoire.
Oh, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay. All right, no problem.
All right, Brother Sammy, this topic is a very nice one. But you need to be very, very careful dealing with it. This is like a political thing. It's having a president who actually came begging that we should try him at least for once, so that he can prove to Ghanaians that he
is capable.
Of doing certain things. And even went ahead to tell us that they have the men. And over the
which
period,
they still have.
Yes, they have the men. And over the period, we have all felt and realized how the economy is going, the mismanagement, the corruptions. Recently, we have also heard that some 17 million Ghana cedi have been taken by a driver, a regional minister.
But he's bolted with it.
Yes.
Far gone.
And it's unfortunate that having a president in the stronghold of the MPP, the Ashanti region, and that such a question was thrown to the president, one would have, expected the president to be very, very, should I say decorum, with the people of Ashanti region, looking at the number. When the journalist asked a question, it was like, Kwabre is right, said they voted for you massively during the election, and they are saying that if you don't do the road for them, they are not going to vote for the MPP
in 2024
election. And obviously, whether you leave or not, the MPP is actually your party, and the focus of trying to break the eight is what the MPP is standing on now. So certain statements can unmake that break the eight mantra that the MPP wants to lead. So if you make such a statement that you will not hold hand for voters, so whatever or whoever they want to vote for, if it is the MDC they want to vote for, that is their own cup of tea. It's rather unfortunate, because aside your personal legacy that you want to lead, there is the political party that you stand for, the MPP tradition that you want to stand and promote, and whose ticket that you came begging us and we gave you that mandate and you are failing, all that you have to say is that, yes, you have seen the road. You will do it. And you would only plead with those who think that he's not doing well or he's not doing so well in the Ashanti region, that they should, give him some time. It is 4 years. He has done maybe two or three. Should I say 2 years? The 2 years, I'll turn things around and the people will be happy. Voters want to see results. So if the result is not coming and they want to voice out their frustration, you don't get angry at them. When you look at the president's demeanor, and obviously I'm not surprised because over the period, the president's demeanor with regard to such interviews, especially the local interviews, has been some way. I remember when he was asked about this Aplau issue, the chief, the response that he gave was awkward. And looking at such a president who has been in the political terrain for so long, one would have expected the president to be mindful of the kind of words that he uses. And then again, the communication team around the president are not doing the president very well. Because some of these things, when the president wants to go out of the presidential mood, you need to tap the president. You need to let the president know, no. Somebody, that's why we have a person or a staffer, a presidential staffer in charge of communication at the presidency. So some of these things need to be created so well that voters who gave you the power may not feel disrespected. The president has disrespected the people of Kwabi East. And it is the Ashanti region we are talking about. Even before this interview came out, the people of the Ashanti region went on demonstration saying that they are going to block their shops. So one would have expected the president, now that people want the NPP to stay in power for some time, this is a time that leaders or elements within the party need to be very careful with the kind of statement that they make. And this statement is going to have an effect on the next person that is going to stand for the NPP presidential seat. And even the people in the Kwabi, as for the MP from that side, he will be in hot water. Because it is his people that you are speaking to like that.
And your boss is not paying attention to us.
So the next time if they go, or he goes to them, they will tell him that even your boss now is not respecting us, so what are you coming here for?
What would you do?
Yes, that is what is even happening in Fomena. That till date, the MPP cannot even have a candidate that is going to stand for the next election for them. So for me, I think the president needs to go back to the drawing board, look at some of the things that he has been saying. And same Ashanti region, you said that the people who are going and criticizing you and saying bad things about you, God is going to disappoint them one by one or one after the other. No, the Ashanti region is where the MPP belong. Whether they like it or not, it is where the MPP belongs. So you need to know how to
one, two. Okay, 1, 2.
They will get angry, but you need to know how to deal with such sentiment, and they have every right. For the first time in our political history, we have people or element within the MPP from their own stronghold that are criticizing the government. I will not say that the people from the voter region, I've never witnessed that, criticizing the NDC in such a manner. But this time around, and so people are feeling the pains, they are feeling the hardship, they are feeling the tax day in, day out, the petrol fares that how do you call it, the diesel fuel prices that are increasing day in, day out. A lot of us are feeling it. So if they are coming out with some of this sentiment, the president needs to feel it. He is the father of the nation, so he should not enter the ordinary man element and be so hard on us.
Thank you. Chabo, to freeway. Now let me listen to what you say.
Very interesting, and I think Akufo-Addo is not doing anything good for the NPP party. In fact, he's an experienced politician. In fact, a very good diplomat. He has represented Ghana, he's been in the UN and ECOWAS and all that. So he knows diplomacy and how to do diplomatic talks. In fact, in this case, even the journalists try to lead him after asking the question, he
I'm
answered.
sure that the journalist, after asking the question, realized that looks like I've gone to a different extent. Yeah. So let me find a way to correct it again.
Yeah. So he said, "Oh, so obey." And then the guy said, "Oh yes, yeah, obey." But I said, "Tobo." And then, of course, obey. But and then he did what he did. I mean, what he said is so wrong. No matter the angle that you take it. If he was a candidate still looking for votes, I would say there's nothing wrong with it because that would be his.
No, but he wouldn't have even spoken. Like
yes, exactly. So that's why.
That one there. If he was a candidate,
yes,
in the campaign period,
yeah,
he would never speak like this.
Yes.
Never.
So if you were a candidate, you would speak like that. So say, oh, you're a candidate now on Kasasa there. Other now on your candidate no Kasasa. It's because you don't care about those after behind you. Yes. Yeah. That's what it is. So that's why it is wrong for him to say that. If he was a candidate, then I would say, okay, that's his style. Now he wants you to just decide for yourself. In fact, there's no need for him to even convince you to vote for him. That's him. Yes. But in this case, you are not a candidate. So if you speak like this, it's like you don't care about the person coming. Like, in fact, you even want the person to lose. I don't know if he knows who come after him, and then he's doing campaign against that his person.
Party.
Yes, this is a campaign against his own people. So it's a wrong thing for him to say, and with his experience and how, in fact, in politics, he has been in it for a very long time. And he has all the experience that you can talk of or you can think of. So for him to speak like this, there is only one thing. He doesn't want whoever will succeed him to win. It's as simple as that. And then even the MP of that area, they will suffer a bit. Okay. Yes, they may still win, but I can bet you the numbers that they will get in that area will go down, obviously. Yeah, some people will be angry, but they will still not vote for NDC. So they will just not vote. Okay. That's how it will work. And it will go against MPP in general when you take it like that. So I think the MPP as a party, they should be talking to Nanado. They should tell him that, hey, Massa, we know that you are going, but you can't just spoil our party for us. Just be diplomatic as you are already.
Careless like that,
yeah,
it is going to be a tall order for them.
Yes, of
because
course.
This trip, I'm not sure Nanado will be part of the campaign, traveling here and there.
No, not at all.
He will just be part of maybe the national one once, and yes,
but don't burn bridges that you think others will also pass on to get to wherever you are. You can't just do that. So this is not a fair comment coming from him, especially when there was all the indicators there at that time were telling you that don't say it, and then still when you then he said what he said. I think it's wrong, and him being a seasoned politician, in fact experienced one, and talking like this, it makes it worse. Like, you can't defend it. If it were like maybe a new guy coming with all the energy trying to say that I'm tough, I'm coming to face you, then we will say, well, let's see what let's see how he will do. But you there, what weapon? It's like you are in your retirement stage, and you just want to,
and you know all the secrets.
Yes, and you don't want to just rubbish whatever that anybody will come. So how are they going to defend this? I mean, he says that we can vote for anybody that we want, regardless of what he will do. So what again do you want? So this is a bad statement coming from him. In fact, with the one that he said about I mean, how? As a politician, as a diplomat, you don't talk like that. I mean, say something for us to say, say, oh boy, and those who are defending you will find a way to defend you. That's how it works. That's how politics is. I mean, you can't just say anything anyhow that you want. When you one mounted platform and nipa be you, na mo a mo mpɛ ma asɛm na mo se menye no mɛyɛ manim bɛgu ase ma
Oh yes, the guys who so am we ba nyame sha
back. I mean, come on, that's not how it works. I mean, it's wrong for NPP as a party, and I think NPP as a party they should talk to him. At least this one it has passed, but they should
subsequent ones.
Yes, they should talk to him. Not
subsequent ones.
Not to be talking like that because it will not help the party.
Okay, thank you. Nana Regan, take it from there.
That's a question Personally, in recent times, I've also been disappointed with some of the way he answers questions and go about responding to issues. I think it's been like 3 occasions where I've seen. I personally wasn't happy with how he was responding to issues. But this particular one, I don't know. It gives me 2 feelings. I am happy he did it. Okay. But still, in a way, if I was him, I wouldn't have said that. Especially knowing the environment where I find myself. But I am happy he answered that way. He answered it like that.
What makes you happy about it?
President Akufo-Addo should not be working to make the MPP look strong to win the next election. He has to work to make the country a comfortable place for everybody. So if anything he is responding to has to be in the interest of his party, then I will not go for it. If his response will even go against the party and will give us a clear reason or an opportunity to say, okay, then these people are not doing it right or they can't do it, so it has to go against the party, I am for that. That no political party has to, that me personally I am against that leadership that thinks or go for let's do A to win the next election. I am personally not for anything like that. If you are doing the thing, do the thing because you know that in the next 10 years, in the next 20 years, this will benefit my people. In the next 5 years, economically, this will be important. It will help our economy, irrespective of whatever pandemics that will come and hit the world or what. Like, this is how I want our leaders to think. I don't like it when leaders work to win election. This is why we have seen a lot of problems in our country where somebody will even come and start a project when we can all tell that, okay, this particular project is a very good project, but they will find a way to drag it in the mud and not continue it, because if he thinks that if he continues it, some people somewhere will say, oh, it is our party that started it and you continue, so you have not done anything. So he will put it down and go and start another thing, which he is also thinking that if I start this one, the people will know that I did this, I introduced it, I brought it, so they will vote for me in the next election. If this is the kind of mindset that we are going to continue to vote for leadership with, then this country will bleed more. We will suffer more. We will be a bit brash. I want our leaders to come out of their especially after elections when you've been voted into power. I want your ideas and everything and your interest to be more national, like national.
The agenda should be a national agenda.
Than I want to do or build Ashanti region, because that is our stronghold, and that if I build it properly, the next person that will come after me, if he goes for campaign, the people will love him and then they will vote for him and they will break.
But in serving Ashanti region, is that not part of the national agenda? Because you still have to do it from somewhere before you can cover the nation.
Yes, you have to do it from somewhere, but what percentage is Ashanti region's agenda in the national cake? That is the question we should all be asking ourselves. Because yes, NDC will come and think that, okay, let me do something in Volta region because that is my stronghold. And they will be doing things there. What is if you take the national agenda, if you want to put it into percentage, what is the percentage in the national agenda as against the party's agenda?
In the Volta region.
In the Volta region. So, I mean, we should be, I want them to be doing it. Of course, what he said about the way he answered the road question. Clearly, we've seen leaders come and put up rules and people are telling them, yeah, we road. So they want to see something else. And these issues of the road my one by and to Abama. Make a honor Mukayamaro. So one by and to it looks like once as any clear plan be and it exposes us on how our leadership is not like
structured.
When it comes to how to develop the nation
and how to deliver.
Yes, like as a obia entertain bia let me do this for my party to look good. And that thing is not helping anybody. If he has to be straightforward, I am happy he said that. So now the people of Kwabre, what you people have to do is that look at what he has done. Are you impressed? Maybe if you want to do comparison with what you have experienced in some years, fine. Compare it. If you think his governance as against that is good, then 2024 decide. Who do you think can help you develop as people? Who do you think can bring you the things that you want that will satisfy you as a citizen? Decide. Don't let them use the party t-shirts and the jollof rice and some monies they put in some of you your pockets and all of that to deceive you to go and vote. Look into within yourself. Like, if this thing was done, we would have been here by this time. If that was done for us, we will be okay. And then we will develop the country like that. So me there, I am happy if it even goes against his party.
You don't care?
I don't mind.
Okay, but how about the threat that it is not going to augur well for the next election for his successor? How about that threat?
That is what I'm saying. I don't care, Brass. I mean, if what threat is it? We should be looking at.
But do you think he would want his party to go out of power? Since you are saying you don't care.
I don't think so. I don't think he would want his party
yes,
to go out of
reason. If you are a concerned person, you care because you wouldn't want the party to go out of power because he's going off. It's like someone saying, "Oh, me, I'm going out of this room, so the air conditioning should be off." Now I'm going to try hitting him because I know they will.
If I don't want MPP to go out of power, it shouldn't be because Akufo-Addo is going and another person has to come and another person has to become a leadership of
continue with the legacy.
Continue with whatever. It has to be because MPP has delivered, and I am impressed. I don't care about how many years you spend in power. If you don't deliver, it ends there. Whether it's the party he is leaving and as soon as he is coming and it is going to go against it, that is not my problem. At the end of the day, even if he is going and he is even campaigning for his party, has he delivered? Like, did he do what will make any citizen okay? These are the questions we need to answer as people.
Okay. I get it. Well, you have to use the mic.
No, our wants, I think economics, right? Our wants are always insatiable. They are not satisfied. You see, the problem is the utterances of the president. That is what we are trying to attack. One of the major reasons why Trump lost his election was because of how he was talking. His encounter with the media was poor. How he was talking with everybody, poor. That was why the American people voted against him. They saw Joe Biden as somebody who is calm, who interrupt with people,
who is
respectful, and that is what the charisma. That is what people look at. You get it? So that is what we are attacking. People may be happy that you have built some road. Some will be asking you for more, and they have every right to ask. When they see the road constructed, they want to see a bridge on it. They have every right to demand. So if they are demanding and the responses that you are giving is off the hook, then there is a question mark on you as a leader.
Well, thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to story number 2. And in story number 2, it is something that I want us to predict into the future. We have seen a flyer, or better still, a poster of Kizz Daniel, who will be performing here in Ghana. Now, Richie, you can give me the flyer. Let me do some analysis and ask my people some few questions. So, this is it. Afro Classic concert is going to happen here in Ghana. It is a Kizz Daniel live in Ghana. That is the Buga Hitmaker. And information is that it will be happening at the Untamed Empire, Accra. Untamed Empire is that space owned by Nigeria's Mr. Easy. That is the information we have. That the Untamed Empire is one place owned by Mr. Easy. It is on the Spintex Road. That's place where containers now it is called Apocalypse.
And that's where they do Apocalypse.
Oh, that's where they do the Apocalypse. Yeah, okay, that's what you mean. Okay, that's where. Okay, I've been hearing the Apocalypse, but I've not been going there. I hear things happen there, but I'm yet to see how it happens there.
This Friday.
So Friday, 23rd December, 2022. All things being equal, Kizz Daniel is coming. Now remember what happened to him in Tanzania, where he was supposed to appear on the stage, but decided to come late because of his clothes, because of his chains, because of his this, because of his that, because he arrived in the country very late, and all those matters. He was even arrested. The Tanzanian police arrested him. Later, they solved their issues and he played the show. In fact, let me also say that later, the issues were solved and he played the show to a great number of audience in the Tanzanian country. Now that he's coming to Ghana, are we going to play back what happened there? Is it likely to affect ticket sales? And what are the lessons those who are promoting the show in Ghana should know or should put in place? Because, like I said, this is not the first time Kizz Daniel had disappointed his fans in some other countries. But today we are also going to have our fair share. What should be the precautionary measures that we have to put in place before the D-Day? And again, are we afraid that some of these things can happen to this cousin? Nana Regan, take this and let me start with you.
Brasam, if there is anybody to take any measures that will avoid some of the previous things that have happened, I think it will be Kizz Daniel himself and his team. I think what needs to be, I want to believe that what needs to be done here from the promoters or the event organizers, I want to believe they are putting things in place to make sure everything works for him. So since we have had reports of him being the cause of some of the previous happenings, then I want to just send a message out to him and his team that they should learn from what happened in Tanzania and other places so that they don't come and repeat it here, where people will want to finally tag him as an unprofessional or indisciplined artist. That anytime he's billed for a show, you get one issues and the outcomes normally don't look good. So I want to also believe that he has learned lessons from what happened to him in Tanzania. I think it wasn't good for him and he came out to apologize. So repeating it will be very, very, I don't know if I can say foolish of him to
yeah, it is only a fool who does something right.
Yeah, why would you want to repeat the same thing that he did wrong and came out to apologize for it? So I want to believe he has learned his lessons, and I'm not expecting any of such to happen again. I'm not really expecting. I'm rather expecting something positive from him in terms of his behavior, how he's going to carry himself in Ghana and all of that, especially when we have...
For revelers, will they have the confidence to buy tickets?
Yeah, why not? Most of these people,
and the time too is a busy time, that December 23rd.
23rd.
Busy time.
People buy tickets because of the persona, and then there's the songs that they are falling in love for. So yes, I want to believe they will still buy the tickets. Maybe some will not even look at some of the things that he did in Tanzania and other things like that. So yes, I want to believe they will still buy it. And Ghanaians, we love to chill, so they will still buy the tickets.
Okay, Barrister, let me listen to you. Are there concerns? Because we know some records of Kizz Daniel.
There's a fear coming with him.
The fear, we are waiting. I'm sure when he comes and he grants some interview, someone will surely ask that question, whether the Ghanaian lady he found in America is also coming with him. That question will be answered later, I want to believe. Yes, Barrister?
I don't want to believe that there is going to be a repetition of what happened in Tanzania.
Your mic can get closer.
He has learned his lesson, and I'm sure that he has been waiting to come to Ghana, not now.
Okay.
And he thinks that this is the right, and it's actually the right time with the song that he has now, Odoyewu song, and it is a promotional strategy that he wants to take. I'm not sure it's going to be a paid event. If so, they would have put it out. If it is the venue.
Oh no, it could be. This is just the first announcement.
The first announcement.
So details.
But the venue,
yeah.
Usually when they are doing shows there, if it is the same Apocalypse, then I'm sure they are just bringing him in to entertain the crowd there.
Okay.
Yeah, because the venue, you don't pay before you enter. So, but
but they have been doing some shows there.
Yeah, they have been doing
that are paid shows as well.
No.
Oh, when this American rapper came to Ghana, that was where he performed. It was a paid show. The one Rick Ross, yes, when Rick Ross came to Ghana.
Okay, that's what I'm saying, that the Untamed Empire, if it is the same Apocalypse venue.
The Apocalypse venue, in fact, I've heard the Apocalypse, but I don't know if that is where they do it.
The Untamed Empire, okay, there is another one closer to the Apocalypse as well. So, I don't know. But with ticket sales, I'm sure people would want to see him, so the sales will go up. And December, sorry,
it's a busy time.
Yes,
yeah.
Already there are shows. Yes, there are shows.
I'm sure he'll be booked in some serious places, or and especially when you are saying it is free. This is December where people are paying huge sums of money to get artists.
Yes. So, but I'm sure the promoters know, they know road. They have probably done their background works and realized that okay, he will fit in for that December 23rd. So it is a win for him. I can only wish him well here in Ghana, especially when we learn that he has a Ghanaian lady, and he has a lot of Ghanaian girls that are crashing on him.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm sure they will represent for him. Our BIM concert is on the same day, so we see.
Oh really?
Yes.
BIM is on 23rd.
It's on 23rd.
At the Grand Arena.
Yes. So we'll see how things are going to.
I see.
Jamu. Before Chemu comes in, I've been thinking about this with the kind of events that are coming in December and how busy Accra is going to be. Are we really talking about security issues? Because I think even if our shaman to the world is recording, attacks. The other day you went
Tidal
for
Rave.
Tidal Rave, you reported the same thing. I mean, we went for Teshi, Shatta Wale show, we recorded some few events like that. So how are our security,
But it is another conversation. Personally, I think TV3 gave me an interview opportunity, and I said that it is high time Ghana Tourism Authority, they actually formally write to the Ghana Police for a little bit of emergency operations, especially in this Christmas, where so many people be coming. And the way Ghana to make hot,
and sometimes I think it's
Charlie, the way Ghana to make hot, no, me, I am thinking that Ghana Tourism Authority should actually formally write to Ghana Police that this Christmas they should double their surveillance or vigilance. They should double their surveillance and vigilance.
Not even the ministry. This is national security issue. This is the time that we need the likes of Kandapa, his ministry, and no, they have that authority.
Who Kandapa?
Yeah. You see where the man is going.
It's Christmas. He needs more pajamas. Christmas that he needs more pajamas to relax. I think that.
But I think over the years, the December hasn't been recording a lot of.
Yeah, because over the years, Ghana has been a little bit stabilized. This time around, Charlie, Ghana make too hot. Yesterday we tweeted that story on CTV. Maybe not yesterday. Someone said, "You put the day there. You know the way the street make hot." Someone sent a message like that. You guys did and talk. They on TV and they talk. The way the street make hot. Yeah, so I think it's a good call that we need to call the attention of some authorities,
especially with the way international shows are also coming.
Yes. Well, Chamo, still on Kizz Daniel though.
Yeah, I think so far so good for him. because even after the incident, he did perform at the same venue. So I think he's okay now. And yeah, we can just caution him that he should be careful not to repeat such things because it will not be good for his brand. And
who should the bigger responsibility to make sure everything goes well go to? Be it the organizers or the handlers of the artist?
Oh, it will be in fact, the artist himself and his handlers.
And not the organizers?
Not the organizers. I mean, even if he comes and things are not working well and it's not his fault, I mean, then he has done his part. Then we can talk about the organizers and what they did wrong at the time and whatever will happen then we can talk about it. But this time around, he should be careful because we know him for something. I mean, you have done something and people will be watching out if you repeat it or if you do something similar as you did elsewhere. So he should rather be careful, not for people to say that, okay, this is what you are known for. Yes. And what I'm afraid a bit, but there's a little bit of time in there is his agenda to play at the World Cup stage and all that. And World Cup will start around 20th November and it will end somewhere in 20.
He's playing at the opening.
Yeah.
It's been
but if
well,
I don't know if
no, it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. So good for him. So would he just perform and then return?
Yes, for the opening, he can perform at the opening and return.
Will he do it? That's my point. I mean, he's in
Okay,
Qatar.
I get it.
He's
There will
in
be
Qatar
other
chilling
gigs,
and
other
other
gigs.
stuff is happening there.
Oh, World Cup is
So-
starting on 20th. On 20th November.
Yes.
And
That's where the first.
December.
Yes, and World Cup will end on I think 18th December.
oh, but then it's
So-
over.
Yeah, but no, you are not getting certain. People will not just go there, do one thing and say, no, I'm going back. When the place is jamming, when the vibe there is more than
But you said the
what-
World Cup will end on 18th.
18th December.
So
yeah,
18th,
so-
19th, 20th, 22nd, 23rd.
We are chilling. So yeah. So
He'll
so-
be gone.
yeah. So let's hope that even if he goes there, he will be satisfied after some few days and then return to come and do his and then he will return to come and do his job. And I think nothing really bad will happen. He has learned his lesson. I want to believe that, and everything will go.
You only
on
want
well.
to be arrested again. I'm sure.
Not at all. Yeah. So I think it will work out and everybody will be happy at the end of the day. Yeah.
Well, we also wish him well, and I can't wait for that day. I know he's loved in Ghana. I told you guys some time ago I met some Nigerian couples who wanted to even do a concert with him here in Ghana, if you remember. I met them, what's the hotel? Oh, I just came from there. Let's forget it. I know that whilst he's coming, I pray that everything will be done right. The organizers should be vigilant. That point we need to put out. The organizers should be very vigilant. They should be very clear on their communications, because what I want to believe is that the problem might not even be him, but overbooking. Because at the moment, he's going to be very hot. And after that World Cup opening, it will even increase his market the more.
Yeah.
Yes.
So right after, the booking will be plenty, multiple. And I know artists, oh, we can play here quick, and return here quick, and return here quick, that kind of thing. So you go somewhere and your transit fails you, you are effed. So we are praying that they need to make sure clear lines. In fact, so the show is 23rd. If he has shown another country on 22nd, they should be scared. If he has a show in another country on 22nd, they should be scared, because all things will not be smooth like that. Christmas, flying, and flight issues here and there. We have faced it, so we know how it feels like. Therefore, we should know that we should do our things clear. Elephant Man, I remember. Elephant Man was also supposed to perform in December like that in Ghana. Base Awards. And we also know how it happened. He's done it twice. But we pray it won't happen like that. Kizz Daniel is now a disciplined young guy. He will surely not do anything like that. Now let's come back to Ghana once again. And this is still Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV with my charges, Nana Reagan, Beef Nation President, Young Barrister, and Intimdo Solomon, still giving you the alert that our Dubai agenda is not dead. It is still very active. Next year, February 23rd, next year, February 2023, we are sure going to be in Dubai 9th to 16th February. You can be a part of it. Call our numbers on the screen, give us a WhatsApp message, and let's tell you what is involved. If you want to have your own room and chill with no inhibitions from anybody, you should prepare some 14,500 cedis. If you want to share your apartment with any of your friends or any of the tour members, then you should prepare 13,000 Ghana cedis. Let's come have fun, let's learn, let's introduce ourselves to a new community and do some more. That is the Dubai trip with Sammy Flex, and I know you sure have to be a part of it. Now let's move on to another story here in Ghana. There is a young female musician called Abiana. She is loved at the moment everywhere you go to. Though she's not got any big song, but it looks like she is doing something right. Maybe either she is doing something right or her management, they are doing something right. She hasn't gotten any big song in the system at the moment, but she has some good appreciation of her brand. If you mention Abiana, at least some good people know her and it looks good. So she was on an interview platform on UTV, where she said or revealed that some years ago she was going for an audition on Mentor, the same Mentor that now she's on as a judge. And Dr. Kumante told her plainly that, Madam, your voice can't sell on a disc. In short, you don't have a marketable voice to sing as a musician. According to her, she was affected by that, though she still had to go master her craft, come back again to do the music business. Fast forward into time. The same place where she was told that her voice can't sell, that she felt bad, she is a judge. And interestingly, another person comes there for an audition and she is also doing exactly the same thing that was told her. She did not even allow the person to finish singing. They said, go, 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 and koye, and koye, and koye. And she sacked the gentleman who had come for auditioning. Interestingly, social media thinks that, hey, Abiana, the same thing you complained about, cried about, you have the guts to do it to another person. You want to be part of this conversation? Let me show you the videos in which it happened. Then we can also take it from there. Video number 1 is how she said the UTV and how we are going to notice the new thing that she did to the guy who also came for the audition. So let's go watch the video. When I come back, the conversation continues.
Are you a rapper, singer?
This a singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun, 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 gun.
And you are out.
The machine gun. Are you a rapper, singer?
This a singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun, 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 gun.
And you are out.
The machine gun. Are you a rapper, singer?
This a singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun, 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 gun.
And you are out.
The machine gun.
Okay, we are still going to watch that video. So maybe my people did not get it. Let me push it to them quickly. Then they can get that one for us to have an open conversation, because that will make the discussion complete. I thought they had gathered that one, but unfortunately, it was not gathered. So we are still going to watch it, because the two stories will make it a complete discussion, and that is how I want us to handle this. So this was on Mentor, and she was there with one artist that we are also loving, Atia Donko episode, and we are also loving the two of them. And on this particular day, what she talked about on UTV, that she went for audition, Okrakumante told her that, nah, your voice can't sell. Therefore, we need to make you go home, go and learn, polish your voice, come back, and let's see if you can do it. According to her, on the day she was weakened by that particular statement, she was hurt by that statement, but she had to still go ahead, work on herself, come back into the music industry stronger than before. And as it stands now, like I'm saying, Abiana, she even had a concert not long ago at, I think, Laboni, Zen Gardens or so. People who attended the concert loved her performance, and they are still giving her big ups because she is really doing well in the music space. What was done to her that she did not like? She repeated the same thing to another gentleman who is also suffering the same fate. Now, social media is fighting for the gentleman. Social media is not happy with Abiana. Social media thinks that if you are there as a judge, you should not condemn. You should correct. Others are also saying that, but what did she do? She was right. You guys have been in Ghana. You love Simon Cowell. Whatever he is doing on that platform in the reality show in UK, you guys are loving it. When he goes hard on people, he doesn't smile. You guys are okay with it. A lady does the same thing here in Ghana, and everybody is up in arms with their weapons, chasing Abiana. Social media has been talking. I don't know if the video is ready now. If the video is ready, we can watch that before we open up the conversation. Because unless you guys have seen the video. Have you seen the YouTube video?
Yeah, I've
you have seen it?
Yeah, I watched it that day, so.
Oh, you watched it that day? Okay, then Timo, maybe you can start talking when the video is ready. We watch it.
Yeah, but well, first of all, I don't think he said it in that negative way. I think he was even using it to defend that, yes, sometimes people will come hard on you, and based on the hurt that you get, you get better and even get good results. And that was the line that she was trying to put it. In fact, I didn't see it like he wanted to say that Okrekumante was a bad person or something. No, it was rather...
No, he didn't say Okrekumante was a bad person.
Yes.
He only said that Okrekumante told her to go work
on herself. Because
and on that day, she felt bad.
Of course. You will. And yeah, so my point is that thing is, in fact, that's how the world is. I mean, if you want it easy and cheap, then sit down, don't do anything, let somebody feed you. Even that, the person feeding you at some point will insult you that you are lazy. So don't expect anything, don't expect things in a cheaper way or soft way for you to succeed in life, especially in music business that everybody wants to do some. I mean, we have a lot of people.
Okay, I'm sure the video is ready, so we can go watch it. And when we come back, we will continue with the conversation. Let's go get a video now.
You know, Mark is your audition for better, and I remember quite well said. You know, Mark is your audition for better, and I remember quite well said me commento. Na Mark catch me say, oh, neno ye the two power so yento, ubianto. So imagine say, what be a creative minister, and then I'll use that to discredit his name for working in the creative space. It may be the end of the day, I'm just saying, say, if you have a personal issue, you deal with a personal issue, and then you leave the creative space. But so
you think that take a mix of personal issue?
Yeah. At the end of the day, well, let's call a truth a truth. Like, just if you have personal issue, just call the person. Won't sit it down, man to man. Na monka assembly than going.
Na say na, what you say, Mark at that time, or can't share or mentor say or nino. Yeah, the two power so Say if Philip said they take the
but yeah. But for me, like at that time
they were down.
Hey, man, audition for over 2 or 3 times.
Wow.
I had to go home, na my sweet dear, na my better me home for the last audition that landed me at home. So, sometimes some critics, no, it's here. I say a master critics, it's here. Near sure maybe I say a bit flowing. Then we go and work on ourselves and come.
Simple. Asem no na working. Asem no na working. No, the fact that
I think she took the positive out of that comment and bettered herself.
Okay, so let's go watch the TV3. Now you can follow it well. Maybe if you don't have the background because of how the videos were played, you wouldn't get it. So listen to what she said. Now watch how she also judged someone who had come for audition on TV3 Mentor. Watch it. I'll be back.
Are you a rapper, singer?
Lisa singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun.
Bang. Hey, you are out.
Rapper, singer.
Lisa singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun.
Bang. Hey, you are out.
The machine gun. Are you a rapper, singer?
Lisa singer.
Singer. Okay, let's hear you.
Girls wanna have fun. Try the ass back, machine gun.
Bang. Hey, you are out.
The machine gun.
Okay, so now the story is complete. You saw the first video, the second video. Chamu, you can start afresh.
Yeah, no problem. My point is that there's nothing cheap in this world. If you want to succeed in life, you should be ready to battle. You should be ready to fight whatever comes your way. And say it's obvious. She wasn't good at that time, but she was still hurt for somebody telling her the truth. Because according to her, she worked on herself for some time before she came back. So yes, you could be hurt for people telling you the truth. But you have to take positive out of it. Like, you are not good enough, master. Go and prepare yourself. The way people will say it may hurt you. Yes, some people may be diplomatic and say it in a nicer way. And that's how we live on this earth. We try to be diplomatic, but you will not always get it like that. So if you are not good and people are telling you the truth, just take positive out of it. And in her case, she took that positive side. Like, it hurt her. She couldn't go for auditioning for some time because she has to work on herself before she came back. And when she came back, she won. I mean, she did better, far better than what Okrikumanti told her. In fact, in her case, I think he should even praise Okrikumanti for pointing out the right thing for her to work on herself. I'm thinking if not because of Okrikumanti, she wouldn't be even she is now. So she should rather be praising Okrikumanti than to maybe say it in a way that hurt her, and it's a personal issue that she may have with Okrikumanti. I think it's even a wrong thing for her to go that direction, because there are some people who are doing bad things. They are our friends, they are our neighbors, they are our working colleagues. We don't tell them, and they will not move on in life. That's what they will do because they think it's okay.
It's okay,
yeah. Unless somebody tell them, hey, Masa, you can do better. What you are doing, yeah. And then you will be hurt. Say, what did you do at them? But if you think about it again, you may get better after that. And the same thing should happen to this boy. Yes, it's not nice. It's not okay for somebody to. I mean, the guy is obvious he can't sing. From what he did, if you know singers, if you have heard people singing, you can clearly tell that this boy can't sing. But her approach of hey, go, it's not nice. But we are not looking for nicer things here. That's the point. Like, it's not. It's business. serious thing that we are doing here. And this her approach, yes, I remember mentor 1 and 2, okay, Kumante and the other guy Dominic. They were extremely opposite.
Okay.
Dominic will say everybody is good. Whatever you sing, however you do it, he will say, oh, this is nice, or whatever. Then okay, Kumante, hey, Master, this is not good. Go and do something better. That's individual and how they look at things. And the same thing is what Abiana is doing. Yes, if it were me, I won't approach it this way. In fact, I've seen judges saying that, oh, Charlie, you give me a new song, let's see. Give the person a second chance. But it's not everybody who is going to give you a second chance.
Yeah. And it's not everybody who is going to be nice to you.
To you. Forget about it. Move on with your life. In fact, if we listen to majority of people, like the way social media, they are trying to say that it wasn't like, don't do it like that. That guy will not move forward in life if he thinks that it wasn't nice and she should have treated me better without him improving himself. He won't be better. So following the masses, trying to pamper you, you won't get better in life. In fact, even in your family, the people that will pamper them, they don't do anything. You won't get better in life if people are treating you better. In fact, if people are pampering you, don't let me use the word better. If it's better, then it's okay. No.
Yeah.
If people are pampering you, when you do something wrong, they don't say it, or they say it in a nice way. You won't get better in life. People doing that to you, they are not helping you. That's why some of us, we preach that, no, don't just help people because you assume that they need your help. Let them ask for it.
Okay.
So that, yes, when you are helping them, it will be shaping them rather than trying to be nice to them. In fact, we are lucky that we saw exactly what happened. Let's say that it didn't come out. Then it will be in him. Then the guy will, maybe it may strengthen him that, no, Charlie, I still want to do music, so let me do better and even prove her wrong. Like Nanado wants to shame them one by one. So this guy can also shame, let's say, Abiana on certain day that he will say that, yes, I remember what you did to me. Now I'm here and I think I can do better. But now it is out there, we are all seeing it and trying to make it look like it is not done or some people are not doing it. In fact, some people are even doing worse than this. I've watched a lot of American Got Talent, American Idol, X Factor, all those videos. And one person that will come out, Simon Cowell. I've watched a video that he was telling a lady that you are a good singer, like the lady can sing, but your face cannot sell records. Charlie, in her face, oh, that's harsh. Like all the other judges were like, oh, come on. And he said, no, you are good, but your face cannot sell. You are not beautiful enough to sell records. Beauty, oh, and all consider. Meanwhile, we have singers who will sing without even seeing their faces, and they are doing well. But in his where he stands, he thinks that your beauty will also sell. So that's the kind of person he's looking for. So if I were to be that lady, I would just say, okay, fine, maybe the kind of business you want me to do, it won't fit. But somebody will just need my voice. That's the positive side you take from it. And now, going forward, you will not be thinking that you are going to dress nice to impress people to buy your records. Rather, you will focus on your voice and to convince people to, yes, if you know those things, you will be fine in life. In fact, we have advised some people who try to do all the makeups in this world. But why people call such a person is because of their voice and how they do the analysis. Meanwhile, the person is not seeing that. They are trying to do all the makeups in this world. In fact, bring all the makeups, do that makeup. People will not appreciate the makeup that you are doing. They only appreciate your voice and how you do your analysis. Why don't you focus on that? So the guy, I'll tell the guy that he should just take positive from this. Okay. Now Abiana is challenging him that you can't sing. If you want to say that you can sing, do something else. Let others say that no, you can sing. Apart from people criticizing Abiana for doing go, we don't need you. Has anybody at all said that this guy can sing? They are not even looking at what caused this.
Yeah.
This guy can't sing. Me, and when I saw, he can't sing. But fine, the way Abiana did it, as I said, me, I will not use that approach. But there's nothing wrong with that when we are doing serious business. People will do it like that. People will treat you like that. Just take the positive and move on with their life.
Well said, Intim Dodu Solomon, breaking it down. And he has actually defended Abiana nicely. I wish Abiana would watch this video and see, oh, at least there is someone who is behind her. Young barrister, pick up your mic and let me also get your opinion. In the 2 videos that we've watched, what do you think has gone wrong? All right.
For me, one of the things that I've been talking about is about how reality shows pick judges for programs. What criteria do they look out for when they want to pick people to go judge people who come and audition?
People who know the business at stake.
So if the business at stake, do you put Abiana an episode?
Yes, Abiana has gone through that stage before. So she might have learned something that she can also pass on to the next guy.
This is a music business.
Yes, and she's still singing. She's not a singer. Like I said, she just played her own show at the Labone.
And again, it's not technical. They can pick anybody for business reasons. So move with that one.
That is where we will have the problem. So when you have a musical auditions or maybe movie, you need to have people who have the technical know-how. They have that technical brain. They know that, okay, fine, if I pick this person to be... That is why reality shows would have winners who, at the end of the day, become useless in the system.
And that's the
we can look out for a lot of winners that have gone in the past and that have become useless in the system.
Oh, sure.
Because we have people, or we have picked people who we call judges, who just pick people because some of them can sing some way, some of them can control certain crowds. So we think that they have the numbers, so they are the winners. So they finish and they become useless because they don't know, or what they have even won, they don't even value it.
Okay.
You see, now if you watch the video and you realize that Abiana from the UTV video said that Mike said something, she took it, either personally or whatever. She went and worked on it. It's a different thing. Now this guy came in and the first question they asked him is, are you a singer or a rapper? And he said he's a rapper.
Singer.
Okay, fine. Yeah. And then he went ahead to sing somebody's song. Within few seconds, he said, he stop.
Go.
Out.
Is that when
and it is excuse my logic, but it is reckless on the part of the judges to do that. Because if you ask the person to go, fine, he is singing somebody's song. This is a talent hunt too.
Yeah.
And a talent hunt, I don't have to come and sound like Kiddy, even though I'm singing his song. I want to add.
You have to impress.
Yes.
You don't have to sound like Kiddy, but I have to impress.
Brilliant.
Or at least show
Very
that
nice.
you can sing.
Now, before you come for audition, Sammy, individually, people have anxieties. They have fear. Some, at the sight of the judges, you are even troubled. You panic. So this person would have even rehearsed, ready to even meet the judges, but at the sight of them, he will be panicking. So you would have to create environment for him, relax your nerve, and okay, whose song can you sing? Okay, Kiddy, try it. Let's see. Oh, you didn't do well. I think that if your choice of songs did not favor you, can you do any other song?
Yeah.
Okay, let me try. Oh, it didn't work well. Oh, go next time. Go and work on yourself. Do more voice training. Do this and that. That is the best way to judge somebody. This guy would take it. He will break down a bit, but he will take it and say, okay, fine, I went. They said I should come next time. We have witnessed a lot of shows that people come. The first one, they did not go on well, they come the next season and they're like
excel.
Yes. So why would you just walk the person out that way? Not everybody can come out like Abiana. That guy can break out, like he can break down totally. Because not all of us can take in things emotionally. Yes, he may be a guy, but psychologically
he might not be strong.
He might not be strong. This is a guy in his area. He's like a superstar. He comes out to sing to the people. So they gave him a lot of energy. You get it? So imagine him.
So Chemo wants to say that the energy they are giving is a fake energy.
To you. And one of the things that shocked me most is that episode being a dancehall art should know better. And he was there laughing. Brass, I mean, let me just
but episode couldn't do anything.
No,
he couldn't. No. I beg, don't bring him in.
He
did.
Don't
bring.
He even said even the
Don't bring episode in.
He's involved.
As judges, each will have his time. So if it is your time, what you say is what you say. In fact, a judge cannot even come and dispute what someone else has said. You can only put yours out.
Brilliant. So when Abiana did that, okay, episode could have even advised the guy. Best option.
But we've not listened to what episode said.
Yeah.
So far,
we've not seen the.
No, they asked the guy to go out.
We can't conclude the episode also sacked.
Oh, brass, I mean, they sacked the guy.
Okay,
if there is an extended version of the video, they should bring it out.
He agrees with
you get it.
Abiana.
He is a dancehall act. And dancehall artists, we have heard a lot of musicians whose voices are not even good.
Yeah, for sure.
You can put most of the dancehall artists on this.
In fact, you don't have to be someone with the best of voices
to sing.
Yeah.
And it's a talent show. Brass, I mean, if they put this guy the way he is doing and they put him on this show, if it is about business, this guy can even give them a lot of viewership because of the kind of talent that he has. It is not just about the voice. There are a lot of people who, Abiana herself, how many tones can she use to sing? She was saying that there are about 12 and she sings in 4 or 5, which means that there are people who even sing better than her. So at least she should have even learned, judging from the past, that somebody even advised her. She did not even criticize the guy. She did not criticize the guy.
She did not review the guy.
So what is the guy going to learn? Is it the voice? Is it the attitude? Is it the pagagaga that he's going to correct himself on? You did not judge the guy. You did not even review what he did. You just walk him out. What lesson is he going to work on? That for me is a no. It's a no. This is a guy who has you don't even know how he even ended there. You don't know how some of them, what they will go through before coming for this audition is mind boggling. So if they come there, create a very nice environment for them. Yes, you know they cannot do it. Tell them, oh, bro, this voice there, you know, go. If I go try, then work on now.
Yeah.
The guy go. You can be harsh, but in a very nice way.
Yeah.
But being like go, you are not even better off than somebody. You just have that opportunity. So going forward, shows or reality shows need to also look at the kind of judges that they bring on.
Okay.
The fact that you are doing music does not make you a critical or maybe a technical person who knows everything. They need to bring the likes of Zab Mallet and those people who knows musical distribution, productions. They know which tone.
But they are not going to do this.
It's not a technical.
No, I mean like
even elsewhere, even in US, they don't use them.
How come you use this judge? Simon Simon that they call him.
Yeah, Simon.
Now this is somebody who understands music business, and then he tells you that your voice is very brilliant, but your face is not marketable
because he has the experience.
Because he knows
how the music business goes.
Yes, it's not just about coming to win.
There was a certain Howard Stern who was just a broadcaster, also on the same as a judge.
Hold on, you see, this is mental. When you win, you become a face of that show within that particular year.
Yeah, of course.
So obviously, there should be a way to nurture the winner. You get it? So that when you that is okay. We will continue to have shows like this, and then who is the last year winner?
What has he done? You see?
Yeah, of course,
we
but
still have that problem because
it's the
even
business.
the judges,
they don't care about
the
that.
judges themselves are awfully inadequate in terms of their judgment because some of them even go there, they add their sentiment because I've been here before, what I went through. I also want to let somebody feel how it is done. And it doesn't make sense.
Okay, thank you. Regan, continue from there.
I think judges for the way
reality shows.
Yeah, reality, the way we go about it, it is becoming very, very cheap, in my opinion. Because if this is what a judge should be doing, to be tagged or described as a critical or like a very well-known, tough judge, then everybody can become a judge of mental. I don't have to wait for you to do anything technical for me to criticize you by it.
Of course, and they can.
See, I think that they are. She was just being dramatic. She wasn't being herself. She was very fake. I think they are being directed. I don't know. I want to like.
No, for the audition.
Understand.
For the audition, it is left for the judges to decide.
No, what I'm saying is
the audition is very raw.
No, it's not about what they. What I'm saying is that the mentor platform, because of the history that it has, the kind of judges that has been on it, I want to believe that because they want to revive that mentor thing, like the way it was in the past. There are conversations of why it was like this. Who was on it? Who was even making it like this? Who was giving us the talkability? So that conversations will go on among them. That is what is motivating her to be that thing. Because if she really wants to be herself, she will be criticizing the guy who is a singer. You just won best female vocalist of the year, the VGMs. So you should be. People will expect you to be technical. If you are telling the guy that you can't sing, you should be criticizing the person on notes and other things. Maybe like she's
what key?
Yes. What are you doing? This thing you don't have to do it because you are singing wrong keys. You are doing the. Then if the guy is even hurt or emotional about it, at the end of the day, when he goes home, it's up to him to consider the factors that you have technically mentioned for him to learn on that. Now, if this boy goes home, what is he going to learn on? Out. What should I learn on? So, if we should all agree to what you and Chemo were saying, that his area guys are giving him fake fans or fake motivation, he might never see that as fake motivation, because at the end of the day, even on such a big platform where he was supposed to be exposed to that technical errors, he wasn't. So how is he even going to admit that, hey, then my guys are not doing anything good to me? Because this thing is seriously, the reality is that I got it wrong. What is there to learn?
He can't sing.
That's why he can't sing. You are here saying that it is not somebody who sings better that can do that can sing. They'll have a beautiful voice that can sing.
Yes.
So what are you using to say he can't sing?
That's for music.
Did he get any keys
he can go and do a music. No, in fact, he can come out with his own record and even blow, like get a lot of hits. But not on a reality show.
That's not the point. That is not the point.
Okay, but apart from reality show,
wait. You are saying
he can't sing.
No, not regards.
You are very categorical on that.
Yeah.
So tell us, what keys did he miss? What are you concluding on to say he can't miss? Be technical. Tell us.
I can't be technical, but he can't sing.
That is the issue.
He can't sing. It's not about technical thing, but he can't sing.
Then it's just like somebody sitting on a platform and saying that maybe you are not making sense. But he doesn't know anything.
No, that's different. That's different. If you want me to explain, let me just.
If I'm not making sense on the topic, then it means you have a lot of knowledge on that particular.
Not technical knowledge. That's different things. So be careful how you say it.
You can't
not technical knowledge.
What makes somebody a good singer to you?
Yes. So now you are asking. Should I explain?
Explain why this one can sing.
He can't sing because of the way he started and how even the voice came out.
How?
Yes, me listening to a song, I won't go for this guy, and it's simple. The fact is that the way he start.
What is you see the explanation is giving. It is just that somebody bringing me a song to listen. Like I call recording a bang review. Not the abem say minty, and then I will go like, no, this song is not nice.
Yeah.
Then he will release the song, and the song can become a monster.
Of course.
You mentioned Patapa.
This
Patapa is one corner. Me, I heard it long time ago. The second time I heard it in Sweden, it was a hit. First day I met here, and I was like, Mkwasa Nyumbeni. The second time that somebody played it in his car to me in Sweden, the song was everywhere. People were jamming to it. But I'm also a writer, a music writer.
So if you were a judge, you will.
I
mean, that's how it is.
So don't.
It's an opinion. Yes, it's an opinion.
No.
The judges, they are just using their discretion to judge.
It is wrong. You're not just there to share your opinions. You should be a bit technical. There's some call that you are using to cite examples plenty. This is somebody that franchise now
he's the owner of all the
if this platform is for me and I'm talking, sometimes the power that's made the kasa maybe about responsible for power and kasa. So what I say, this is somebody who has been a talent scout for years.
But the girl to win her position, she has been given all the
power to do
say what she wants to say.
If you want to compare her to Simon, then we should be comparing.
We know
Simon's experience are building it to be the Simon we see. Rebecca said he is hatched to talent. It is not Abiana's experience. It is not same. So she needs to be. Me, I expect that she has to be herself and be more technical with how she wants to criticize. This is not even criticism. You can't term this thing as criticizing somebody. On what factors are you going to say conclude that he criticized the young guy? I don't care how he will take it or how he is going to take it. I just want to deal with how our judges are shaping talent or unearthing talent, and then for them to come, because at the end of the day, they will tell us that their main motive is that these talents will come up in the music space and become very, very, like great guys. They will know what they are about. They are grooming them. So on what grounds are you grooming them? If you can't be technical, then what are you grooming the person with? So as a judge, I think you have that responsibility to be technical with the person. If he is not good, I don't think someone will just say anywhere that you mentioned one example where he was telling somebody say but that is technical, because in business, in music business, aside your talent, there's people that will look at your image brand as well.
Who will be happy?
That is why people manage image brands. That is why I don't want to go. I don't want us to discuss. I don't want us to discuss whether the guy will be happy or not. Let's discuss the actions of the judge. What is his role in grooming talents or unearthing talents then? The responsibilities next then. How the guy will take it, whether emotional, I don't care. Because sometimes when certain truths are told to us, of course, so many heads kakabet, it will take your emotional intelligence to say, okay, I want to pick 1 or 2 lessons and
accept it. Okay.
So what we are saying is that are the judges, do they have any responsibilities to be technical with their criticisms? If no, then let's stop talking it.
Okay, thank you.
All these people that you are mentioning, they are all technical. They will not just criticize you on anything.
So you want to suggest that the lady is not fit to be a judge?
I can conclude that based on what I'm seeing. If this is the whole what really happened there, and there are no even extended video to give us details. No, he mentioned or even episode came in to mention to the guy that go and do that because of ABCD. You don't fit for the platform.
Okay, thank you.
But let me supply this information. For American Got Talent, for instance, they do a lot of things, including singing, and the judges judge them based on what you bring. In fact, a lot of people even sing on it. The judges, you have Simon Cowell. He's a music guy, technical, and also a business guy. We had comedian on it, Howie Mandel. He's a comedian. We had this broadcaster, king of all media at some point. I was 10. He was just a broadcaster. In fact, his line was to just diss people on radio. He's good at that. He would diss you, just make fun of you. And he was a judging people singing. In fact, for reality shows, they don't consider only technical. Let me put it that way. Somebody can be on it and be technical and nobody cares. Somebody can be on it just using his gut feelings. He can, in fact, because of your name, he will say no. Because of your name,
you are contradicting yourself.
No.
American Got Talent.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people
Talent.
who come there. Some people come there with
listen.
And
those that they are not musicians, they are not magicians, but they judge. No,
yes. Everybody is technical.
No. The point, they all judge singers, but they are not singers.
No,
my
but
point
they
is
don't
that
do only singing there.
but those who sing, they judge them. They judge them. It's not
only singing. But when a singer comes to, no matter what position they
are in, they judge without using that technicality.
Are you a musician?
No.
Are you saying if you
I'm a disappointed musician? I'm a former musician.
If you, based on the knowledge that you have in the music, can't you be a music judge?
Why not?
But yes, so it wouldn't be technical. That's the point. What is the technical about it?
So
but you are
about if Sammy knows about music marketing and he's judging a talent based on the fact that if I want to market this face like you were saying,
and technical. Also, what will qualify Sammy to be a technical person to judge such a musician? What will be his competence in that sense? It's not. It's about music. For reality shows and the judges. It's about your discretion and the knowledge you have in the field. It's not technical as you want to put it. That's my point.
You can also say that. See, we have episode and Abiana. These are musicians.
Yes, in their case, they are.
And then Abiana, for instance, she is a vocalist.
Yes.
Episode, whatever. Right now, he's even learning how to play instruments and all that. So one would have loved, or one would have expected them to know everything surrounding music.
Yes.
So if you bring somebody.
But they can decide to just use their discretion without going there.
That's the point. The discretion comes in after the person's performance.
Okay. I'm sure we can end it there because looks like we are not finding. We are not finding a common ground still. Looks like we are not finding a common ground still. So we have to move on. But I also want to put in a word or two. As much as Abiana has every right to tell the guy the truth, this act was harsh, and I'm sure we want to agree.
We will agree on that.
Yes.
Oh no! Don't misquote me here. I said that even if it were me, I won't do that.
Yes.
So don't try to say that. No. If no. Let's.
You guys are not getting Chemo. Chemo is saying. Chemo admits that her act was harsh, but the fact that she was there to judge. She had to judge.
Exactly.
Just that her judgment, even judges. I'm talking about court judges. Sometimes they judge cases and they become harsh. Like someone is supposed. That's why we have Kukro Deka. Yeah, someone thinks that Obia Koko Yana and Chemua. Mama no be bosome mi ensafe. Odun Kukro Deka.
Kukro bako. Also uncle say. Uya was with the big man now before.
So yeah, for the act of judgment, that was how she was supposed to work. Yeah. But the execution was harsh. Yes, and was wrong. I don't know whether it's unprofessional.
It is.
No, it's harsh. It's harsh.
It's but unprofessional.
So don't say it's right. Right. If it is not.
No. What I mean is that it is harsh, but whether it's unprofessional,
it's a different thing altogether.
Because she is a professional. How she decides to act is her own way. How she decides to act can be harsh.
Say unprofessional nka omo eyo dia no be pam. Yes. Because they don't deal with unprofessional.
They know what they want. Right?
Yes, so no man unprofessional.
Now finally.
In fact, that's what they are looking for.
Finally, we've also come across a video of a radio presenter called Nana Romeo, who works with Accra 100.5 FM, sending a message to Shatta Wale. We are going to listen to this particular message in there and ask whether he got it right or he misfired. That is what I want us to do finally before we wrap up. Let's watch the video before we start the conversation.
Obinyen Krawe enkoma Shatta Wale. Chas me men. Obinyen Krawe enkoma Shatta Wale. Chas me men san. Obinyen Krawe enkoma Shatta Wale say. Sa game na o play no beja o njai. Say you a game man I will play you, but enye nice. You see, untumi sacrifice obi emfa nji wani munyam. Oba na udi media na tem, na udi DJ satem. Media guys omo support oba obedi omo atem sa na udi atem ena omo niska ena hi omo ena fani kosi ka be no mu yusu omo mpabo omo hye ntade omo hye ena de oba na wabedi atem wakasa tia media for na uko. Meanwhile, bibia wo ye bia no uhia media no wo. Enra wo birthday ya udi ye, wo birthday ya udi ye. Hwe ni pa ba ho, dodo na media for. But we are no wasan bedi media na tem. Say media no support o, and media no moa o. Wa force wanya 7 houses. Shatta, sa dia na ye no beja ajai. Enye nice. What you say? De bia na me ka say oba na bedi DJs na tem ni presenters na tem sa. Nanka wa ye boda ka chro mo say efi ne kroma radio station bi ama onwum biem. Na wo te say radio station bi bo onwum oba siw no. Na ye hu say ampa you don't need the media. Ba oba no bedi media na tem. No ba ke ka wadwena kire media no. We are the same people now so no mo twa mo no mo be support you and you laugh and you are happy. You get it? We are brapping ni menya sa. So ati ase sika nipa nyina ntimi nya sika pepepe o. Ebi be nya sika ajabi. Music kra wo ye adwomtofo no kra no. Oh, ska, but obi so skation. Also skation obi ni di so. Media num so no nya obi na hia no. Ahia bi mu, ehia bi mu. Ena ye ka so hia kra, what is so hia? Ade a chia nipa na didi no. It's enough. Ebi a wo pese o to 7 houses. Obi so pese ono no o hye ne mantwea ne chema ho no yo okay o ne single yo. Obi ha ne de o pewiase, ye nyina ye ntimi mpa ade baako. Nti this is a message to Shatta. Say you have to stop.
Nana Romeo, Wele. Of course, he is one controversial radio personality in this space. And this message to Shatta Wale, young barrister, start this for me. Start this for me. Wow. Did he get it right or he misfired?
I'm a bit disturbed, you know.
Why are you disturbed?
I think.
Are you speaking like a pandit or?
I'm speaking
oh, you are speaking like a Nim Nation man. Okay, you are speaking like a pandit. Yeah. Okay, good. So please, he's speaking like a pandit.
Yeah.
Because the other day, Shatta called me and he was talking about you. In fact, today I even missed his call. I'll call him back.
All right. The advice. I don't totally get what he wanted, the message he wanted to send across. I'm finding.
Oh, so should I summarize for you?
Yes, I want to get the picture.
He says that Shatta Wale is that guy who sometimes in his anger talks about the fact that media people have not supported him and he doesn't deal with the media. He doesn't deal with the industry. He's doing his thing. But this same Shatta Wale, he has been sitting on media platforms and dealing with media people when he wants to do his things. Like he's talking about release of Cash Out on GOG. He's going for media interviews. He had his birthday party. Media people came for the party. And he thinks that if Shatta really wants to say that he doesn't want to deal with the media, then anytime he's putting out that caveat, he should add the condition that henceforth, if you're a media house and you play my song on radio, you show my video on TV, I'm going to sue you before he will be taken serious. But until then, he thinks Shatta is just playing games.
We see this. You see, Wale, we know Wale as one person who is so vocal. When it is wrong, he's coming out to say that what you are doing is wrong, and he's going to give it to you point blank without even missing words. And over the years, we have had a lot of musicians who are one way or the other chastising the media that okay, they dwell more on the negatives instead of dwelling on the positive. Wale, for the past years, I've also said that it is the fans that made him and not the media, and
he has every right to do so. That is his view. That is how he views things. And if going forward he thinks that there are certain statements that he made in the past are not helping him or going on well with him, and he wants to now move and dine with the media, so be it. This is the time that we need to embrace him even more, especially when he's trying to release his 3-year-old yes album. So if he thinks that this is the time to come back and dine with the media, why not? Why not? Just that we will always play that when they are doing the attack on the media, the traditional media cannot be taken out of the picture, even though the social media that we have currently is dominating, but the traditional media cannot be taken out of the picture when it comes to the music and the promotion and trying to make your point known to the masses. So I only played with Shatta himself that going forward he should know how to curve some of these things. Like, it is sometimes it helps him because he won the numbers. His PR team or his PR machinery sometimes work for him, like the painting of the car that he did, all part of the PR. So if it is a media that he wants, then he should know how to move with the media. But if he also doesn't want the media, he should know the kind of words to put across, like Nana Romeo is saying. But for me, this is the time, if it is the national agenda that we want to push musically, we need the media. And every player within the media space matters. And our musicians, recently I realized that Black Hole call few media personnel and then the musicians to dine with them. We want to see more of that. This is a time musicians need to get closer to the media. And we shouldn't be doing, oh, your brand is low, I can't grant you an interview kind of thing. There are some musicians, when they see that this particular media house is not up to that standard, they don't want to grant interview. It is hang go, hang come. So we should, try and find ways around this thing. And there are some of the media houses should also know that some of these musicians give them numbers. When you move with them, you get the numbers. So they should also know how they also put their words out there. Some of the media personnel are also cheeky. Let me use that word. They are cheeky. They also think that they have some sort of entitlement to musicians' career, and it is so wrong. Some of you are working and you have been paid at the end of the day. So don't make it look as if you made a particular musician. You did not make that musician, even though your platform was used several times. Don't forget that you also fed on that person's numbers. So let's just look at it in that manner and move peacefully and forget the attack. The in-house fight is too much. It is not helping our industry. So I'm sure Wale is going to take this thing. Right now he's doing media tour and he need most of these guys around. The past is gone. Let's now work on the present.
Exactly. All right, thank you. Nana Reagan, continue from there.
I don't know, but I see the same thing he was exhibiting the same thing he was criticizing Shatta Wale for on the program.
How?
He was also playing the game to get talkabilities. Let me mention Shatta, let me send the message to you. Now he senses and go and check under the video. Comments under the video. The SM fans will go there and they will be he will be It is the same game Shatta Wale is also playing. Shatta Wale also mentions the media, and then the media too, and he's also so. I don't get the clear points that he wants to say. Shatta Wale should stop what if there's some issues with the media that he doesn't understand, he shouldn't talk about it. Is that what he's trying to say? Or because Shatta Wale has attacked the media, he shouldn't
go to any media platform.
Or
he says he doesn't work with them, so he shouldn't go to them.
On that line, I would disagree with him because personally, I am for yes, let's disagree, but let's still find a way to work together because the agenda is for everybody to grow in our respective fields. So if I'm working with you and you're doing something wrong, I should be able to tell each other what you are doing. It will come back to affect my work. It will come back to affect all of us. So you do it right. And I have every right to react to it in any manner. I don't look at how somebody is doing it. But at the end of the day, the substance in whatever the person is trying to put across is what matters. So let's look at that. And if he is addressing issues like that, and you can tell that, okay, yes, I think with this particular issue, he has a case, he has a point, it is being addressed, or it has been addressed, then there is no point in you saying media should not play his song, or he should come out to say the media should. I don't think that Shatta Wale says whatever he says because he doesn't want the media to be part of his career life. No. I think he says that just to correct certain things that he feels that as a musician, he has a voice to address those issues. And it is right, just as Nana Romeo has the right to tell Shatta Wale that you are playing a certain game, and I don't think the game is right. So it's just like that. Let's disagree, let's talk, let's speak out on issues, but at the end of the day, let's find a reason to also work together. Like let us know. I don't want to agree with him because I think he's trying to say then the media shouldn't have even been invited to Shatta Wale's birthday party. Like how? I mean, what is that? I don't. That's the on that note. I don't agree.
Well, Chabu, speak finally on this one.
Yeah.
And let's run away. Time is up.
Nanado's voice. Message na Nana Romeo person deba. Atonsum. Message na atonsum.
Message na atonsum.
Yeah, message na atonsum. Like you can't really get what he is trying to put across. Like what exactly do you want us to do? You are saying that Shatta Wale should rather tell you not to play his song. Meanwhile, he's insulting you and you don't want to stop playing his song. Yeah, like how do you reconcile such a statement? You are saying that, okay, if you think the media, you don't need the media, then tell us not to play your song. Come on.
And take us to court.
Why don't you just stop playing it? But you want him to give an order before you stop. But who cares about Shatta crying if that's the line that you want to go?
We will care. Because recently,
I know what Nana Romeo is looking for. Nana Romeo seems to have almost interviewed every artist in Ghana. I'm sure apart from Shatta Wale. Recently, before Stonebwoy did Ashama to the world, Stonebwoy was there.
So maybe this is the way to catch his attention.
This is the way to call Shatta Wale's attention that, hey, are they here?
The way to do it.
No, some people, they think it works.
It works, yeah.
It works.
So he's using Shatta Wale's antics.
And no, he knows how Shatta also works.
It works.
So he knows that if Shatta sees this, Shatta can react to it easily. If it is Sako, then he'll mind you. Stonebwoy might not mind you, but Shatta will mind you.
Yeah,
and mention you.
Yes, and he's using the same approach. I mean, there's not a message that we should, take serious. He's just trying to be himself. Nana Romeo. I mean, he has done even the thing that he's accusing Shatta of. He has done worse. I remember what he did to Wendy Shea, somebody like Wendy Shea. I mean, and I think like he has done it a lot of times. I don't know why he is the one rather coming out to say that Shatta, if he doesn't need you and all that. Like, I'm trying to get his angle and how he wants to put something out there for us to discuss. And like any angle that you take it, this guy is the same, like he has done worse or even the same thing. And now he's talking about somebody not doing things right, and he shouldn't be working with him and all that based on the claims that Shatta is making. No, Shatta, when there's an issue and he's not happy with it, that's the way he goes about it. He tries to put things out in that manner, saying that I'm not an industry boy. But when he releases in the
he's an industry boy.
So he can say he's not an industry boy. But those in the industry, we also mark him. We know where he belongs, whether he likes it or not. There are certain things that people can say it, regardless of the fact or the truth. I mean, it will be their personal truth, but the reality will catch up with them. I mean, Shatta has taken awards from the industry people before. So if he is not an industry boy, then so if he is not an industry boy, he's not an industry boy. It's his truth that he is talking about. So I think Nana Romeo should come again, and Shatta, this is his tactics. This is how he operates. So it's either you find a way to work it with him, or you also find your way. I mean, there are some people who may not even give Shatta a chance to come on their platform. Yeah. And it's their right. They can decide not to do that. But Shatta will also have every right not to go on certain platform. In fact, he has the right to mention only Sammy Flex TV when he goes even on your platform. That's how it is. I mean, this is life for you. So Nana Romeo, I mean, he should give us a break. And if he really has something to say, he should plan it well. Come out with it, and we will discuss it for him.
Okay, so as we wrap up, I want to ask Young Barrister preparations for their White on James party, because I hear it is just this Saturday. Barrister, let's talk about it some few minutes. Saturday, how is it like?
And the normal vibe, as I said.
So someone accused you on something. Let me put it to you. I wouldn't say it behind you. The person felt that when you came to CTV, and he said on the day you guys are going to play only Stonebwoy songs, it was going to be a put off for some people who would want to come and join just to come have fun, unless you guys want only being natives.
Oh, maybe the person hasn't experienced the show before, so the person will feel that way. There is this SM guy who always attend. I'm telling you, this is the 5th edition. He can tell you that he's never going to miss the show. Yeah, and you can, from the pictures you are seeing or the video you are seeing, you realize that, yeah, it's not like 100% Stonebwoy song, but I'll say
on
that
the day, that was what he said.
Yes, like 90, 98 or 99.9% of Stonebwoy songs. Because
but why do you want to put emphasis on that thing?
Yeah, because the purpose of the show is to celebrate Stone.
Yes,
we
get that thing.
So does it mean if you are not a Stonebwoy fan, you don't have to come there?
You have to come there.
Yeah, so why do you push
that is what I'm saying,
that
if you have not, there are people who haven't experienced that before. So you come, enjoy, see how we do it.
And yeah, that's the message you should be sending.
No,
like people should come and enjoy.
Fall in love with it. You come.
No, but that communication, you have to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That
because one, you want to treat this as a party.
Yeah.
That me on Saturday, maybe there's nothing in Accra. I want to go have fun. Put on my white jeans, get my jeans, my white shirt,
and then
get my jeans. Yes. Then I come to what's the name of the club again?
Vienna City.
Vienna City to party, which I want to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
But if you tell me that when I come there, it is not going to be a party, it is going to be a celebration for just one individual, and that individual, if I don't feel to be part of that celebration, it means I'm out.
You will love it. You will not be out of it. I'm telling you that you will love it.
No, what do you think? What do you think about that campaign? No, let's make this a topic.
I think I agree with you, but what is a bit confusing here is that the thing is in the name of being natives. So I know for a fact that they are expecting a lot of being natives to represent at the party.
So the person's argument was that if it is only for being then he doesn't have any problem. But if this man, because he was saying he was actually thinking into the future. It was after the show that the person called me with this. He said, but what Young Barrister is doing, does he know that this can become a brand that he can manage forever? Okay, because tomorrow, what if he doesn't have a stint with Stonebwoy? Does it mean the White on Jeans is dead? But if he makes the party, an annual party where we do White on Jeans, anybody at all can come some.
When they get there, play Stonebwoy song. But don't announce that only Stone Boy song that you are going to play there.
This year, you'll not get it if you don't attend.
By announcing you are putting emphasis on it.
I need to make the announcement that when you come, you will experience it.
That's a good message. You can say that come and experience the White on Jeans party. Done. But to say that only Stone Boy song, that's what.
Those who are not being natives, should just
come,
be patient on the day.
Yes, and that's a good message.
I know Jamu is going to come.
No. Jamu doesn't have a problem coming.
Oh yeah, he will.
No.
But what do you think about the future prospect of what you are doing?
Yes, we want to make White on Jeans in the next 5 years a household party, and that is actually the dream. So it's going to be.
That is why you need to consider or to think over what the gentleman is saying.
Maybe the celebration of Stone Boy should not just be about playing his songs at the party.
Yes.
It can be, maybe you can.
So let me tell you something that happened. Maybe this was not part of the convo. So last Wednesday, we met with Kwamina MP at CTV. And when we finished the show, he wanted an endorsement from Kwamina MP. And his manager said, you said you're going to celebrate someone. And you want me to give you an endorsement to go celebrate that person. When I am more or less like, into competition in quotes, in competition with the person. Why am I the one to do it? So like it's the limitations cuts across. Because I'm sure now, even if an artist wants to come and pass through to support you, he'll feel unless he also believes in the ideology of the party.
But over the years we have been allowing performances like other artists can come through and perform. Looking at the celebration aspect of it, it hasn't happened anywhere before. Like a show,
it's a good thing.
Celebrating a particular artist.
Or we can kill our mind and say it is only for being native people.
It happens. The Lumba people have been doing this thing for
Lumba. And they are looking for only Lumba fans.
So we do it like let's not move. Like we have 2 red carpets. Coming the red carpets, one will be solely Stone Boy's pictures all over, and then there's another one that is going to for the red carpet and everything. So we are just calling on everybody.
So this was at where?
This is Fizzles.
Oh, Fizzles.
Yes, the whole the
crowd was last year.
This is last year. Okay. So obviously we are doubling or probably tripling the numbers this year.
I saw someone who was not wearing white.
And there are always exceptions. But this year we want to look at it very well and check the
really white.
Enforce it.
Is that our prisoner over there?
Senior man. So people should come.
No. Okay, no. I want to understand, and I'm sure on that day, Barrister did not take so much communication to you. Do you know he even said that if you wear Togo jeans, don't come. He even said that if your jeans is Togo jeans, don't come.
Like the one that the Abiana
no, he can come. You are crazy. Alright, so Saturday we all be there. Sunday we all be there, as a matter of fact.
Sure.
Saturday Accra is free. There is not much will be happening, so why not? James and Kwande Benyabi. White is with the Benyabi, please look for a special table for me.
Sure.
I'm not coming to buy anything. If you think I'm coming to buy it.
I thought you were going to take the 2,000 table.
No, I'm going to take what 2,000. Be a special appearance. Look for my table and decorate it nicely. Yeah, I have to come there, have fun. Alright, guys. So join us if you are in Accra. It is going to be a party. It is going to be a musical party with Stone Boy in focus. So you just come and let's see what we can do. Chabo Subabiako.
Oh yeah, Beko.
Chamon's up a Stone Boy. Which Stone Boy song is your favorite?
Yeah, they are pushing. Yeah, pushing limity.
I do that.
I like the reggae one. Where we gonna rango?
Yeah. That song is a deep song. That song is a deep song. Thanks, Chamo. Thanks, Nana Reagan.
Once again, like
I mean, sister, Dr. Anita.
Yeah, Dr. Anita, yeah.
You know, it's Sunday that I got a message.
Hey, your message, your microphone is.
Sunday that I got a message from her, I was I was shocked, you know, because even last week Wednesday I was not on, so I was just thinking maybe she chanced on one of my old videos, and the message she sent was like, there are this particular couple who are so much interested, they have even fallen in love with me, so I'm so grateful. And to you guys,
George.
George Graves,
Graves.
Mr. and Mrs. George
from
Graves,
Sierra Leone,
but they are in the US.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So
are they coming to the party?
No, they are in the US.
They are in the US.
I thought the US is just
So, Brass, I mean, thanks for the platform.
Yeah,
it's not like it's like it gives me so much joy that you have such a good family out there.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, Mr. and Mrs. George Graves, thank you for watching us too, and to Dr. Anita for sharing our videos to her orbits. Yeah, that's very, very important. Doc, I heard she was not well, but she told me she's recovering, and we pray for more life for her as well. Thanks to Tim Dodi Solomon, Nana Reagan, Young Barrister, and of course to Digital Rasta Currency, who is on camera, Richie Flex, our editor, director, Emmanuel Foyula PG, producer, as well as Gideon Ni Lamtesin, who is our creative director. My name is Sammy Flex. I shall see you in our next video. Subscribe to us, like our video, and we want to read your comments. Be positive with your comment. That's it. I heard that yesterday people were giving it to me. Woto. I'll see you. Bye.